If you have a product or a service, whether it's digital, physical, or a service you're providing, you're probably going to have to generate Facebook ads at some point. And the question is, what do you use to do that, or how do you go about doing that? How do you come up with the headline, the primary text, the button text, the description? Do you even need all of these things? And how do you do it? And how do you do it without wasting all your time? We're going to dig into LeadScripts and look at almost a dozen different ways you can go about creating the ultimate ads very quickly without much effort that's targeted at your product, your solution, and your customer persona. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe below, hit the bell for notifications, and let's go. Okay, the first thing is I'm going to log into LeadScripts here, and I have my products selected. I have several products in here for testing and everything. Click on LeadScripts. I'm at home. Now, if I go up here to the search, I'm going to type in Facebook, and it gives me a bunch. And actually, if you scroll, there's even more. So there's like more than you see on the screen. And if you see this lightning bolt, that's an instant script. And that is one with parameters we can see, and we can add our own and then get the script we want. The other ones are series. There's 3 different types of scripts in LeadScripts. There's the instant, series, and the pre-made. So I'm going to go to this one. And as you can see, default product variables, it uses the default information from my product already filled in. It already knows all this information. One thing it doesn't know for this right now is what type of business is it? And I can add something there. I've already done this a few times. So let's say this is for lead gen. I want to create a Facebook ad for lead gen. And really, like I said before, you're trying to get 90% of the way there. You want great copy that's high converting, but you also want to be able to massage that yourself. You want to look at it yourself and do what you need to do with it to make it the best. You should know it better than anybody. Anyway, I'm going to click Generate Script, and it's using a product service name. You can change any of these before you generate the script, and it generates a pretty nice Facebook ad right now. Let's look at this. Transform your business with LeadScripts, pioneering AI marketing solutions designed specifically for entrepreneurs, coaches. That's great. It's calling out exactly who we're targeting. So Facebook knows that. They can use that in their machine learning, their algorithms and all that stuff. I think that's really not bad at all. I would click Save. I could just copy it and then it's copied right now to my clipboard. I'm going to generate another one. The thing to remember about this is that it will generate another one, and it might be similar. Guess what? You have the same product. You have the same parameters. It's going to be similar, and that's fine. We're not looking for perfect. We're looking for something that resonates with your audience and works. Now, let's say, that's for lead gen. Let's say I'm doing lead gen. That's just generic for entrepreneurs, coaches, and agencies. Let's say I want to do fitness instructors. I'm going to do the same thing. It's like lead gen for fitness instructors. I would click Generate Script. And it knows my product is LeadScripts. And it knows what a short 1-sentence product description for it is right there. They know that. So it's going to use that information and put it in there. And here you can see, after track leads and gain sales faster than ever before, specifically designed for fitness instructors, innovative platform uses. It's so great that it talks to who you want it to talk to, and it's going to use the words they need to hear. And let's go to say a new business. Again, I just changing the audience, but I could change any of these things within this instant script. I'll click Generate Script. Okay, unleash potential new business, top-notch AI marketing solutions, propel your brand to unprecedented heights using words that, this is another thing too. You can just get in here and you can separate this. You can adjust it any way you want and then save it. And when you click Save, it's actually going to your swipe file. So when you click on your swipe file, you go to Content, and then right there, Instant Scripts, and it shows you the product that you selected for it. I was using LeadScripts when I did those, and what it is, a Facebook ad. And you can just click it and view it just like that. You can adjust it, save it, copy it, download it. And let's just say you don't really like one. You can just drag it over here and that will be removed from your swipe file. Now that's gone forever, so be careful if you don't want to lose it. Okay, so that's one way to create Facebook ad in LeadScripts, and so there are several other ways. Let's go to Facebook ads PPS. Okay, the PPS. This is two problems and the solution. So it's a long form copy at the end. Introduce two problems and drill down the solution. Let's click initialize plan. If it needs any information, it's going to ask us for it. But right now it's using your product, your service, and your customer persona in there so that it can build the scripts around that, and it targets exactly your customer, your ideal customer, with your product or service as a solution. And it puts it here. You can view the plan, and it's already done. Actually, you'll get a notification up here once it's done, but there it is. Struggling with lead gen, that's what it's all about. Feeling overwhelmed by information overload, say goodbye to these challenges for all interested leads. So one thing, I can click save, and it's going to save the information. Now this is you can also regenerate it, download, or copy it. Now one of the things that's a little different about marketing plans is that to save it to the swipe file, you have to click the whole marketing plan, because there could be multiple things in here, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Here's one that has like 7 different things in here. So if you go in each one, you hit save, you're just saving the information in here, but then to save it to the swipe file, you click there. So let's go back here. I'm going to save this other one to the swipe file. And now I go to my swipe file, and here they show up here. And when you click on these are going to actually take you back to the marketing plan, because they could be multiple steps. And there it is. So that's one other way. And I'm going to drill down here, go to new marketing plans, and see if I can find, let's see, it might be under social media. I'm looking, create plan. These are all these Facebook ads. You can see one campaign blueprint. This is like a strategy for some people where it's like you do 3 images, 2 primary text, 2 headlines, okay? And that's all you do in your Facebook ad. So anyway, if you want to do that, like here's one. All we do is initialize the plan. It's added to the queue, and I've already done this. I'll show you one I did yesterday. And like here you can see like headlines. It gives you even more than the headline, but you can. There's another thing. You could rewrite it, expand it, simplify it, and then another headline. Same thing. Unlock the power of persuasion with LeadScripts. The thing that's really interesting about this that you might not understand when you first see it is that it knows LeadScripts. It creates this, and it knows my product. And it creates all that based on that. Like, how did it know that that's what LeadScripts does? Because we have 80 plus details about your product in LeadScripts, and we build out your customer persona, your ideal customer, with the pains, the fears, the desires, the dreams, the location, and all that. So that's why it's so customized. Now, can you go and put prompts in ChatGPT and generate a Facebook ad? Absolutely. But is it going to have all that stuff behind it? No, it's not. That's just the way it is. So you can do that, but just understand that, Another thing is we can go to chat, Oscar, or use ChatGPT. Now, right now, ChatGPT is GPT-4. That's the latest. And Oscar is what we think is the most stable AI model available at the time. It's just going to be a little different, a little more refined. So I could just write a prompt here. Write a persuasive for LeadScripts. Now, like it might or might not. It's learning LeadScripts because we keep feeding it information in LeadScripts about LeadScripts. So it understands what LeadScripts is. I'll just start right there. And if it doesn't understand it, I'll give it more information. Your product might not have all this yet because you haven't been using LeadScripts that much. But the more you use it, the better it's going to get. Let LeadScripts do the heavy lifting for you. AI-powered writing assistant Oscar can create high-quality content in minutes. See, that's just crazy. That's crazy. And what I should have said is rewrite this, and I accidentally hit an extra character. So, are you struggling to generate leads with your business? Say goodbye. Look at that. That's just freaking crazy. Now, this is automatically saved over here. So, like, if I go away and come back, let me just click chat so it starts new. I can come over here, and it's automatically there again. I can click it, and it's copied it to the clipboard. There's no need to save it to the swipe file. So anyway, I've already gone way over than what I was going to do. I mean, I didn't plan on getting this in depth, but like I say, with Facebook ads, there are a ton of different ways that you can create Facebook ads in LeadScripts, and the more you use it, you put your product and service information in there and all that, it's gonna get better the more you use it. So now you see there are multiple ways right in LeadScripts that you can use to generate your own Facebook ads. Not only that, you have more of a strategy that you can use also to try different things on Facebook to see what works. Because you gotta remember, all these things that you're doing, all the advertising, all the landing pages, all the email marketing copy, every part of your marketing copy and your marketing strategy is a test until you know exactly what resonates with your audience. The nice thing about in LeadScripts, as we said, is that, we put your product or service details in there, and then we expand that with 80 plus details, and then we build out your customer persona. So all the scripts that are being generated are using that information and pointing to your ideal customer with your product or service as a solution. And it's just a beautiful thing, and most people overlook that, and they think they can just put prompts into ChatGPT to get the same result. You will get results, but it's not gonna be with that fine, intricate product and details, services, and customer persona engine behind it. Just keep that in mind. And I'm Craig from LeadScripts. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll catch you next time.